Hey guys, what is up? I'm back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to assemble a 4x4. It's very simple if you keep watching this, and you're going to have to rewatch this video on how to assemble the 4x4 because there's a lot of parts where you can get messed up on or the cube can break. So I'll be helping you guys with this, and you guys can follow along if you have a broken 4x4. But before I get started, give this video a like, share this video to someone who has a 4x4 and is broken and they need help fixing it. So, and also don't forget to subscribe and follow me on TikTok. Until, let's break this apart. Alright guys, so here's how the pieces look. Guys, as you can see, I separated all the pieces here, and so I've separated the core, including these pieces. These are the larger brackets, as you can see. Over here, these are the lips. These are the lip pieces of the brackets. So you can see it looks like this. And obviously, I also separate all the pieces, including the green inner pieces, the blue inner pieces, yellow, white, red, and orange, and all the edges over here, yellow corners and edges, and white corners and edges. So let's get started on assembling this 4x4 Rubik's cube. First thing you need to do, and this part requires some practice here, because you can't do this at once. You're gonna have to get some practice. Take the smaller lip and place it in the inner bracket like this, right? In the larger bracket like this. Carefully place it in the core like this and hold it very tightly. Make sure to pull this out and hold this carefully, and grab another smaller lip and carefully insert that in just like this. Look. You know when the first part is in, when it looks like this. Again, do the same thing with this. Also, I also forgot to tell you guys that the center pieces are very kind of loose. Don't get alarmed with that. This do serve a purpose, and you'll know when this step is complete when your core looks like this. Now, what I want you guys to do is exactly the same. So instead, don't make a whole circle, but around this, do the same thing what I did around the circle, but just make like a half. So like place brackets over here that makes like a circle going like this way to this way. So like make it like a little cross over here. Then I'll tell you what to do next. You'll know when this step is complete when the cube looks like this. Let's move on to like putting the pieces in the cube. After this, bring all the yellow centers. You can start with any color. I just decided to start with the yellow. So over here, you see this side, the piece is diagonal. So carefully drop this in and do this on every side. So again, drop this piece over here. Turn the cube around gently so the inner brackets don't fall out. Drop this piece in. Also carefully turn this. And you see this piece, and again, do the same thing, drop it in, and then carefully, gently place the cube down like this. Now, put all the edges in that match the color. After I get 2 yellow edges, and then carefully place this in with the yellow facing down like this. Just like this. And then after that, put another color on the beside it. So after placing this in, do this on all the other sides. What's more easier to do is that first just place both the edges in it and then put the corner in. Because if you put the corner in first, then the edge won't get in properly. Now again, do the same thing with this side. Grab another yellow and blue edge with the yellow facing down. Place this in. And place the corners in. I'm just going to work my way around the cube. So place this in. And just work your way around the cube, and again just do the same thing what you do right here. Place this piece in. Then I'm just gonna place the corner in, and again do the same thing over here. And just place the corner in. And there you go. Your first row is now complete. Now, again, over here in the second row, what you're going to have to do is that grab these blue center pieces, right, that look like this, and drop them in like this. Now, grab an edge that is red and blue. Now, just drop that in like this. Just drop that in like this. Now keep doing this all around the second row. And again, do the same thing over here in the last row. Now place the orange centers like this. And at last, just put the edges in like that. Do the same thing over here. Now you've got your second row complete, as you can see over here. Looks really nice. And now the next step is that this one also requires some kind of practice. You can't really do that all at once. Take the smaller lips, right, and carefully insert it in here. Just drop it in, and now take the larger take the larger inner brackets, place it in. Now these two parts are easy, but this one again, take another smaller lip and insert it between the center and the larger bracket, and it's in. There you go. Now I would want you guys to do this all around. Alright, now, there you go. You'll know when the step is complete when the cube looks like this. Now, on to the third row. Now we're going to basically do the same thing that you did with the first and second row, but it's just a little different and a little more easier. So again, take the blue center and drop it in the middle of between these two. And again, do the same thing over here in the red. Obviously, grab a red, two red centers, and just place them in like that. And just place the edges in. You'll know when the step is complete when the cube looks like this. Now, on to the last row. Before we start off with our last layer, carefully grab these two smaller inner ellipses and place them in these holes like this. And do the same thing over here and place it into these holes before you move on to the next step. And now we're on to the last row. So now carefully, now you see these two white and blue edges, place them over the cube like this, and put the corners in too, like this. Place the corners in. Yeah, and make sure it clicks. That'll let you know. That'll tell you that it's in. Carefully move the cube over like this. And now over here, do exactly what you do around the cube. So over here, I'm gonna put these two white centers in. Over here, I'm gonna put the edges over here. After I'm gonna insert these edges in like that, like this. When it clicks, make sure that'll let you know it's in. And now over here again, put these edges. Put these edge pieces in carefully. Carefully insert this edge in. And for the step, you're going to have to remove this lip and this bracket, and I'll show you why. Over here, carefully place this this piece in over here. And hold the cube like this. And again, do the same thing over here. Put this, the edge piece in here. Like this. And now, again, over here, grab this and insert it in like this. I want you guys to assemble this together like this and carefully put it in the cube. Insert it inside the cube. Do the same thing for this piece over here. Do the same thing by putting it in just like this. These two centers in. Now you should be remaining with two of these edges and one larger bracket. So here's how to put the last piece in, and you are going to kind of struggle with that, trust me. Not going to lie, because this is the most hardest part. So turn the cube 45 degrees. Make sure, carefully turn the cube 45 degrees. And then just insert it in like this. You're going to have to move it, but it will go in. And there you go. Congratulations on a successful 4x4 assembly. And I hope this video was helpful for you. And if it was, give this video a like, share this video, and subscribe if you haven't already. And comment if you made it this far into the video, and subscribe. Peace.